All right, welcome back. What we're talking about tonight is canned goods and what happened at the store today. I'm making dinner as usual, and I decided that I'd record for a couple minutes and let you guys know what's going on. So as you know, last week I told you guys that I was going to give some canned goods out, possibly get a meal, something like that. I told you that you will never see me handing like people in need or a homeless person or anything like that, handing them some food on camera. I think that's very tasteless. Let me move this. But what I can do is tell you, there's a guy I go to the gym, and him and his girlfriend, they own a cabinet company, and they have a cabinet set aside with a place for you to put canned goods. So I told him I would bring some canned goods by. Now, where do you come in? You're wondering, why do I have these cans? Some of them are going to be stored. I'm going to put them in my personal pantry, and then about a couple cases of these will go to this pantry so that my friend can help out some of the other families in need. I know him, I know he's a good person, I know where the food is going, and so I feel comfortable with that aspect in giving this to him. The other good part is some of these are whole kernel corn. I've got a couple things of green beans, but Kroger. So Kroger was having this sale, as they usually do, but this one I've never seen before. It was buy 2 cans and get 2 cans free. So I got a bunch of cans. I'm stocking up anyway. I want to have at least 6 months worth of meals to eat, and I don't know how safe it is to say that on camera, but I want to have at least 6 months, if not a year, of food, water, ammunition. In a crisis, you can pretty much do without electricity. You can dig a hole and kind of do without plumbing, but you need water, you need food, and if you're out on your own, depending on what kind of situation it is, you may need ammo, light, other things, first aid, things, first aid kits, things like that. So really concentrating on building up my pantry, because I don't know what's going to happen, and I'm not going to cause a panic. But anyone that's in Ohio or has a Kroger or your grocery stores, I go in really early in the morning when they open up, and I get as many things as I can, because that's when most of the deals are going on, but it's also when they're getting ready to change the prices for you later shoppers that go in probably 9 o'clock to close. If they're going to, they remove those tags, the expired sales, and they're putting up new ones. It's the perfect time when I go in to grab some deals sometimes. The thing that upset me this morning was they saw me, because I did a couple cases this morning, did a couple cases this afternoon, but one of the people that works there, there were 2 people actually. One was black, one was white, so we're not gonna do the whole race thing. And they said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Oh, I hit the gym, and then I come over here," and told them the same thing I'm telling you. My friend has this cabinet company. He's doing some good things in the community. I think I'm gonna go help him out, put some of these cans in. They said, "Well, they need to get a job. Those people are just freeloading. They need to get a job." And I said, if people are able-bodied and they are able to get a job, I agree. They should get a job. However, there are people that are working that are getting food stamps or whatever it's called, SNAP, whatever it is, and they're still trying to make it to get by. This guy knows the people. It's controlled. He gives out meals and things, and he knows who is in need and who's just coming to take from the pantry They didn't like that. And I want to know your thoughts. If you know a family that's in need, would you help them? I'm not saying to fund everything and to, bring them in and let them just live with you. But I am saying that if someone is hungry, why not give them a meal? And then, if they come back, then it might be time like, hey, this really isn't working out so well. You're going to have to kind of fend for yourself. But I've been in that position where I've been hungry, and there have been people that have fed me, and I have been shown a lot of kindness over the years on this earth. I feel it's time to give back. But give me your thoughts. Do you agree with the people at Kroger, the 2 employees that were saying, no, I wouldn't do that, they need to get a job? Or are you saying, hey, give them a meal if they come back? I'm not housing a bunch of kittens. If they come back to the milk bowl, I'm gonna have to, shoo them off my porch. Leave everything in the comments, but it's time for me to go get this stuff out of the oven. Until next time, and you guys know it will be a next time. I'm out.